let me in, yeah.
Hi guys, before starting I would like to inform you that at the beginning of each video, to avoid confusion, I will specify the scale used. Today obviously I will use the One Piece scale. And now let's start with the power level. In order to free Nico Robin from the clutches of the world government, Usopp will show all his improvement as a sniper. Thanks to the new Kabuto slingshot, he will be able to hit SPANDAM from a great distance, making his dangerous swords Zoan model elephant useless. Nami fighting skills pale in comparison to those of a Rokushiki trained agent. Although Khalifa is the weakest member of CP9, we know that she has a Doriki of 630. Moreover, by ingesting the bubble fruit, she gets the ability to render objects and parts of the body she touched harmless, as happened to poor Sanji. To beat this character, the Cat Bulwer will have to resort to all her cunning and improved version of the Climact that will allow her to implement illusions and powerful lightning bolts to her fighting style. At the present time, Franky is not yet part of the crew, but in his fight with FUKUROU we see him fighting with a grit worthy of a Mugiwara. The cyborg is physically strong enough to overcome the enemy's Tekkai and will only have some trouble when he runs out of cola, but once he regains the precious fuel, will be able to complete the fight with a well-placed coup de vent. Thanks to the Rumble Balls he invented, Tony Chopper is one of the characters who can use his devil fruit in the most versatile ways, not only among the crew but in the entire series. This makes him the perfect opponent to face Kumadori, who likewise has great control over every cell of his body thanks to the Rokushiki. This great control allows Kumadori to use his hair as tentacles and manipulate his body weight at will. Chopper will fare badly for most part of the fight, reversing the situation at the last moment thanks to the monster point. In this state, the reindeer gets a frightening brute force at the cost of becoming unstable and out of control. Just below the big three of CP9, LUCCI, KAKU and JABRA, we find Blueno, and it is thanks to him that we see for the first time in action not only Luffy's Gear 2nd but also the enormous improvement in raw power that he, like the other crew members, have acquired after leaving Water 7. The Door fruit of Blueno puts Luffy slightly in trouble, but I think the latter could still have won without using Gear 2nd. Jabra is one of the best fighters of CP9, master of Rokushiki and in particular in the use of Tekkai. He is in fact the only one who can stiffen the body and still able to move. Moreover, like the other stronger members of CP9, he has a Zoan fruit, the Mot fruit wolf model, which announces the already good raw strength of the user as well as its size. To beat him in style, our favorite Kut will use the Diablo Jamba for the first time. Thanks to a sudden swirling movement, Sanji makes his leg incandescent, increasing the impact force and burning the opponent with his kicks. Jumping between Water 7 buildings, KAKU demonstrated impressive mobility and physical strength. If we add to this his swordsmanship skills and the Zoan Ox fruit Giraffe model, KAKU became the strongest member in the organization by Jabra's own admission. His opponent could only be the second strongest of the Mugiwaras. Between Water 7 and Enies Lobby, Zoro demonstrates a great improvement in the use of the distance lashes that he had learned on Skypiea. After overcoming some difficulties, our swordsman ends the battle in Ashura mode, demonstrating his clear superiority and leaving the enemy terrified and torn apart by a mysterious figure wielding nice swords. LUCCI is a natural-born fighter capable of murdering 500 soldiers alone when he was just 13 years old. He's considered the strongest fighter that CP9 has ever had, with a Doriki of 4000, which is almost double that of KAKU. He's an absolute master of Rokushiki and the only one who can use the secret 7th technique, the Rokuogan. In order to compete with an opponent of this magnitude, Luffy will need a double power-up, the speed of Gear 2nd combined with the brute power of Gear 3rd, with all the drawbacks that these forms entail. Few enemies have brought Luffy on the brink of death as in this case, but with a huge effort and big smile on his face, Captain will be able to win and save his crew member. The main goal of this saga was to save Robin in order to continue the journey all together. Once freed from the sea stone and cuffs that blocked their powers, the archaeologist of the crew manages to give the coup de grace to his jailer who, without weapons, turns out to be a human being below average, albeit though. Thanks all for today, stay tuned for new videos and let me know which fights you would like to see in the future, be it anime or movie. See you next time, bye!